holidays, everybody. Holiday quiet on these streets, except for some stubborn leaves that didn't fall with the fall, and now they clatter in vain. Holiday sky, midnight clear, wind is high, hard to steer. Oh, the muffler rumbles like an old fighter plane, in search of some rest, in search of a break from a life of test, where something's always at stake, where something's always so far. What about my broken car? What about my life so far? What about my dream? What about everything? What about aeroplanes? And what about ships that drank the sea? What about the moon and stars? What about soldier battle scars and all the anger that they heap? I am not in need. Get away and come with me. Come away with me and we'll see if I was right on that night, that our future was made before time takes each year like a knife, cuts it clear. It's school then work and then life that just sharpens the blade. I think about time for fun, think about time for play, then I think about being done with no resume, with no one left to blame. What about fortune and fame? What about your love to attain? What about the ring? What about everything? What about aeroplanes? And what about ships that drank the sea? What about the moon and stars? What about soldier battle scars and all the anger that they heap? I am not in quiet on these streets, except for some reason me. The hometown harbor lights bright, the sailboats clatter in vain. Holiday sky, midnight clear, wind is high on this pier. I find it hard to complain when compared with what about everything? What about aeroplanes? And what about ships that drank the sea? What about the moon and stars? What about soldier battle scars and all the anger that they heap? What about aliens? What about you and me? And what about gold beneath the sea? What about when buildings fall?
What about that midnight phone call?
The one that wakes you from your peace. Well, I am not. Thank you so much, Richmond, Virginia.